Hello everyone, wishing you all a very happy Rath Yatra. I am Subhojit Panda from OdishaTV.in with today's top stories from across Odisha. Let's have a quick look at the top 5 headlines of the day. Rath Yatra held amid fanfare. Lakhs of devotees thronged Puri to have glimpse of Holy Trinity. President Ramnath Kovind nominates Odisha's classical dancer Sonal Mansingh and sculptor Raghunath Mahapatra to Rajya Sabha. Crime Branch STF takes gangster Tito on remand for 3 more days. Interrogates gangster's wife over Benami properties. Chit fund scam ghost returns to haunt BJD after CBI quizzes son of Minister Suryanarayan Patra. And 3 killed, 4 injured in separate mishap in Odisha. Now the details. It was all about devotion and love for God as Lord Jagannath's annual Rath Yatra began in Puri amidst religious fervour, with lakhs of devotees thronging the Puri Bodadanda to have a glimpse of Holy Trinity. Here's a report.
Much to the happiness of the devotees, the chariots of Mahaprabhu Jagannatha, Lord Balabhadra and Goddess Subhadra started rolling down on the Bodadanda an hour and a half ahead of its schedule. Pulled by thousands and witnessed by lakhs of devotees who, braving the humid conditions and heavy rain later, the Taladhwaja was the first to begin its journey carrying Lord Balabhadra to the Gundicha temple. In a few minutes, the chariot of Goddess Subhadra Darpadalana and then Lord Jagannath's Nandighosa started to roll on the grand road of Puri. Amidst the beating of bells, cymbals and conches, devotees pulled the chariots in turn soon after the completion of the Chhera Pohara ritual by Puri Gajapati Maharaja Dibya Singadeva. As per schedule, the rituals began for the chariot festival much early on Saturday. Amid loud chants of Haribola, the Bodadanda completely dipped in devotion as millions waited outside the 12th century shrine to have a glimpse of the Trinity since early morning. The Pohandi began with Chakrarath Sudarshan being escorted to Goddess Subhadra's chariot. Lord Balabhadra was then taken out of the sanctuary in a grand procession to his chariot, the Taladhwaja. The entire Bodadanda soaked in devotion when Lord of the Universe, Lord Jagannath, arrived through Singhadwara in the ceremonial Pohandi. Soon after, Devi Subhadra was escorted by servitors as per the tradition. Not only Puri and Odisha, the auspicious Rath Yatra was celebrated in a grand manner in Ahmedabad and New Delhi as well as across the globe. Bureau Report, OdishaTV.in.
Now moving on to the next news. President Ramnath Kovind today nominated 2 persons from Odisha to Rajya Sabha: classical dancer Sonal Mansingh and sculptor Raghunath Mahapatra. Apart from the 2, former BJP lawmaker Ram Shakal, RSS ideologue Rakesh Sinha were also nominated to the upper house. Sonal Mansingh is among India's foremost exponents of Indian classical dance. She has been performing Odissi and also Bharatnatyam for over 6 decades. She was earlier awarded Padma Vibhushan, Padma Bhushan and Sangeet Natak Academy Award for Odissi dance. Raghunath Mahapatra is famous for his contribution towards the preservation of traditional sculpture and ancient monuments. He has also worked on the beautification of the Sri Jagannath Temple Puri. He was earlier awarded Padma Shri in 1975 and Padma Bhushan in 2001 and Padma Vibhushan in 2013. Odisha Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik congratulated Sonal and Raghunath through his Twitter handle. The Special Task Force of the Crime Branch on Friday took arrested gangster Syed Usman Ali alias Tito on a fresh remand to elicit more information about his business and crime networks. Tito was produced before the Kendrapada SDJM court on Friday, which allowed the crime branch to take the history sheeter in a more 3-day remand. On the other hand, the STF officials interrogated Tito's wife, Benazir Bibi, yesterday. According to sources, a DSP and 2 lady inspectors went to the gangster's residence at Dalarpur in Kendrapada district and quizzed her regarding the huge amount of assets accumulated by her without any accountable sources of income. Similarly, the investigating agency also grilled a former Kendrapada councillor for his alleged links with Tito. Meanwhile, the crime branch is also investigating Tito's political connections. 3 people were killed and 4 others were injured in separate road mishaps in different places of Odisha today morning. In Balesur, 2 persons died while 4 others were injured after an auto rickshaw hit a car near Rupsa on NH60 today morning. The injured were rushed to the Government Medical College and Hospital in Balesur, and later 2 of the 4 were shifted to SCB Medical College and Hospital in Cuttack after their condition deteriorated. On being informed, police rushed to the spot and sent the bodies for post-mortem. In another incident, a 60-year-old woman was killed after she accidentally fell off a moving bus near Moranda under Bahalda police limits of Mayurbhanj district. The woman has been identified as Tabita Kalili of Jharkhand. According to sources, the mishap took place when Kalili was heading to attend the Rath Yatra festival in Rairangpur of Mayurbhanj district. Police rushed to the spot after getting information and have started investigation. The driver of the bus is absconding after the mishap. 2 days after his son was reportedly quizzed by the Central Bureau of Investigation, senior BJP leader and Corporation Minister Suryanarayan Patra on Friday feigned ignorance about the matter. The development sent ripples within the ruling party, which has already seen arrests of several of its leaders in chit fund scam. Patro's statements followed after reports that his son Biplav was allegedly quizzed last month in connection with his links with Artha Tattva chit fund scam came to fore on Thursday. Sources said Biplav was quizzed after CBI got clues that some payments made towards purchase of computers for his company were made from the bank accounts of Artha Tattva chit fund company. On the other hand, Biplav was unable for any comments.
I have no information. I am hearing from newspaper only.
Is that CBI confirm korichi gotokali?
I don't know. I talked to CBI, they didn't tell me anything.
Sir?
I talked to CBI, they didn't tell me anything.
आपन कथा जन CBI से तो?
हाँ, ये खबर कागज पढ़ला पर पचार ली.
In a related development, Justice M.M. Das Commission of Inquiry in its 5th interim report submitted to Odisha government recommended refund of money to more than 1 lakh small depositors duped by 290 Ponzi firms. A few days after unidentified miscreants robbed a man of rupees 3.3 lakh inside the Union Bank in front of Puri Town Police Station, another such incident was reported from Ointapalli in Sambalpur district. According to reports, a man was distracted by a robber and looted off over rupees 3.5 lakh on Thursday in a similar fashion. As per a complaint lodged with the Ointapalli police, the incident occurred after one Siva Prasad Hota withdrew money from a bank in Buda Raja area. The complaint added that Hota was returning from the bank when the robber allegedly played a trick and distracted his mind by dropping rupees 500 note on the road. Meanwhile, sources said that based on the complaint, Ointapalli police has initiated an investigation into the incident, while the CCTV camera footage installed in the bank is also being examined. With farmers across the state slowly gearing up for protests against both state and the centre over proper price, pension and prestige, a House committee led by the Assembly Speaker has unanimously decided to meet President Ramnath Kovind over its demand to hike the minimum support price for paddy. The decision to meet the President comes following a threadbare discussion during a meeting of the House committee chaired by Assembly Speaker on Friday. Members of all parties except 2 leaders from BJP, KV Singhdeo and Vibhuti Harichandan attended the meeting. It is to be noted that while the state has been urging the centre to raise the paddy MSP to rupees 2,930 per quintal, the centre in February this year increased the MSP of 14 notified kharif crops, including paddy at least 1.5 times higher than the production cost. A team of Sambalpur police on Friday raided the house of Ranjan Maharana, who is lodged in jail, found huge cache of guns, bullets, gelatin and detonators. When police arrested him a few days ago for his alleged involvement in illegal sale of Codex cough syrup, no one had thought that he was more than just an illegal trader. As per reports, police have also seized some explosives from the house.
रंजन महाराणा बोली जड़े व्यक्ति पूर्व आपराधिक मामलें से संपृक्त अच्छा से बर्तमान अरेस्ट हो जेल अच्छा से आपराधिक मामलें संपृक्ति संबंध में आम आज घर चढ़ाऊ कर घर सर्च करूँ सर्च समय किसी अस्त्र मिली खंडा पिस्तल एयर राइफल ये किसी अस्त्र मिली किसी एक्सप्लोसिव मिली पाखर ता विषय में सब अनुसंधान करके आईनगत कार्यानुष्ठान जीवंत गुड़ी दुईटा अच्छी डिटोनेटर्स अच्छी दुईटा खंडा मिली छुरी मिली गोटे एयर राइफल मिली गोटे रिवॉल्वर मिली
2 days after a woman from Khordha district succumbed to burn injuries, police on Friday arrested her husband, who along with his parents had allegedly set her on fire for dowry. Sources said that Debashish, the husband of deceased Chandrakanti, had been on the run along with his parents since the matter came to fore. However, police swung into action and nabbed Debashish yesterday. In a dying statement, Chandrakanti had said that her father-in-law poured kerosene on her in the house, while her mother-in-law and husband restrained and then they set her on fire. Chandrakanti, a mother of 2, succumbed to her injuries on Thursday morning while undergoing treatment at a private hospital in Bhubaneswar. Failing to arrange money for the treatment of her ailing husband, a woman from Bhapur block of Nayagarh district in Odisha mortgaged her ration card issued under the National Food Security Act to raise funds. The woman, identified as wife of one Chaitanya Naik of Bodashara village, kept her ration card as mortgage to avail a loan of Rs 4,000 for treatment of her ailing husband. As per the woman, despite repeated requests to the legislator and Sarpanch, she did not get any financial assistance, which forced her to mortgage her ration card. On the other hand, Bhapur block chairman Gayadhar Parida feigned ignorance about the matter. A joint team of Rourkela police and security forces busted a Maoist camp inside Champajharan forest under Chandi Post police limits near Rourkela and recovered a huge cache of ammunition. Sources said that fearing face-off with cops, as many as 20 to 25 Maoists, including the area commanders of Sundargarh, Sambalpur, Deogarh, who were present in the area, fled the spot. Rourkela SP Uma Shankar Das informed that as and when we get any information on Maoist movements, we track them.
12-13 तारीख राति रे एसपी रो डायरेक्ट सुपरविजन रे किछि खबर पाइला रे जिला रे डीबीएफ एसओजी और सीआरपीएफ रो अल्फा 19 कंपनी चांदीपोस्ट थाना रे चंपाझरण जंगल रे जाइके गोटे माओइस्ट कैंप रे चढ़ाव करथिले से चढ़ाव करबा समय रे बहुत प्रकार रो माओइस्ट रो सामग्री तांकर यूनिफॉर्म ता बारे 4टा टिफिन बम कोडेक्स वायर 21 बंडल और इलेक्ट्रिक वायर 2टा बंडल अन्य प्रकार बहुत प्रकार जिनस तांकर व्यवहार करथिबा व्यवहार हेछि अमर जहा तापरे जो ऑपरेशन हेबा कथा सेटा जारी रहिछि आगामी दिन रे भी ता ऊपर कार्यक्रमटा चालू.
Before wrapping up, a quick look at the headlines once again. Rath Yatra held amid fanfare. Lakhs of devotees thronged Puri to have glimpse of Holy Trinity. President Ramnath Kovind nominates Odisha's classical dancer Sonal Mansingh and sculptor Raghunath Mahapatra to Rajya Sabha. Crime branch STF takes gangster Tito on remand for 3 more days. Interrogates gangster's wife over Benami properties. Chit fund scam ghost returns to haunt BJD after CBI quizzes son of Minister Suryanarayan Patra. And 3 killed, 4 injured in separate mishap in Odisha. That's all for today. For more news and updates, please log on to our website www.odishatv.in. Thanks for watching.